Alright, so I put it on here, made the circle, and I left the covers on so that on this one so that the glue that I'm about to take off doesn't get all weird on the edges there. You can take it off, but it's kind of weird. Normally it's better to just use a something to make a couple of holes. What that does, it changes or picks up the glue here, and then it makes it easier for you to peel the glue off of all of this area. Just like that. And the paper keeps it from peeling all the way out and making it look ugly. So that's coming up much better. And you're just left with the mesh, which is what you want on the tweeters anyway. I'm just taking this tiny amounts that are left over with the tape, makes it easier. Just gently, because if not you can actually rip the plastic mesh, or it says this fiberglass, but I'm not sure. You just gotta be careful. So I have this edge here that's kind of been a dirty pain. Okay, get rid of that tip. Then peel these pieces off. I'm trying to get exactly the perfect square or a round on the tweeter. Nothing more, nothing less. The reason I'm trying to go as close to the edge, because on the other one you could actually see the glue. So I'm trying to keep this as clean as much as possible. We can go out a little bit, but that's the part that actually sticks to the tweeter side, so it will actually hold it. So that's why I'm trying not to ruin it too much on the edge, so that there's plenty of glue to hold it. And the reason I'm keeping the paper right now is because I kept doing this with the other one, and then eventually the glue sort of started coming out too. And you don't want that, because you want it to have some glue so it'll adhere to the side there and kind of stay in place. But just a little bit of patience, I guess, should do the trick. And the reason I'm letting this video go is because I want you to see the whole, or most of the process here. It's not bad, it's just time consuming, since it just takes a little bit of time, because of the glue. But that looks good. No glue there. We can see. And what I do now, it's basically stick it on there. And actually I can even do this right now without even gluing it. Just go around like another circle about halfway or the width of the tweeter, just so that there's a little bit of that part that will adhere to the side. And of course you don't want too much, just a bit, because that's what's going to fall down on the side. And just needs to be maybe half of what the width of the tweeter is, that much, because I need to cut it so that it stays nice and what do you call it, flat on the side, because it makes it a little harder to put this on if you don't. So that's what that looks like with the glue on. Then here I just gotta kind of work this a bit, and the easiest way to do it is to put the cover on it. Doesn't matter if it's not right, just to get an idea there. You can just push it back and push this out. See how it's on the sides here? It's bulging like that. So what I do, and that is basically okay, just hold it there and kind of cut over there. Just cut around it, not too far in, so that you can fold them and it'll stick to the side still. But you want to have that bulge pieces. So I'll do that again. I'll start pull it a little bit here. So I do the opposite side just to kind of get a nice straight, clean center there. As you can see, this one has the two bridges that were broken on the other one. So I'm just going to leave them, so it's the same thing, it's just it looks a little bulkier. But that's what broke on the other tweeter. Or what was broken, I should say. So it's a little bit, feels a little messy with the glue, but it definitely makes it easier to work with, and it's kind of hard to keep glue out of it, as you can see. But the thing about this is that it's kind of a plastic mesh, and because it sticks on there, even if the cover doesn't fit right, you can see it'll stay there. So with that size, what I tried to do is kind of sorry if I'm off the camera, I'm trying to figure out, I'm not looking at it, I'm just trying to work this as much as I can. So this is what I do, I just kind of pull it back. Anyway, it's kind of hard to do that, but here is the piece. So this back. Get to it. So the reason it's harder to get it on there now is because of the mesh. Okay, there we go. Got it. So now I got the mesh on this one. So you can see there, you can kind of see the glue there. It could have gone a little farther out, but that's hard to avoid. And at least now I have them both covered in mesh, so it'll be almost the same on both sides now. You can't really tell one has it or has the bridges and one doesn't. And the mesh kind of helps. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want it to cover the tweeter so that people don't stick their fingers in there. But anyways, that's my tweeter mesh cover update. I'm sure you could do what do you call it? Actually, if you did metal mesh on this, it would be very hard. You would have to do a circle on top of this, or because that mesh is in between the tweeter here inside. So actually this turned out to be a good simple, easy solution. I mean, it just takes some practice to get the glue completely out, but as you saw, it takes time, so I'm happy with it. The glue is not going to hurt anything there. The tweeter is completely open, so I know that's not going to do anything to it or keep the sound from coming out. And once it's on there, you really I don't think you'll notice, but even if you did at this point, it doesn't matter. Because I know they're covered, so I'm fine with that, and they work fine. So there we go. Hope you guys learned something, or at least it gave you an idea on how to get this type of open tweeter speakers cover with something. There are many other things out there you can buy, I'm sure, but this was the cheapest one. It was a couple bucks, for like 4 or 5 of these. For something this small, it's fine. You just might have to do a little bigger hole, but yeah, there you go. It is what it is. I didn't want to spend any more than I needed to on that. My tweeter is fine. I just wanted to get some cover to protect them a little more. Well, there you go.